Right, Bloodstock 2010. I am backstage again with one of the members of Powerwolf. If you would like to introduce yourself, please.
Well, I'm Matthew, guitar player of Powerwolf. So,
what do you think of the festival so far?
I absolutely enjoy this festival. I mean, we're here since 3 hours or something. So, but I've just seen Cathedral, so I'm really happy for today. You know.
Yeah, excellent live band, Cathedral. I've seen them a few times myself.
Absolutely, I love Cathedral, and it was just a pleasure to be here right in time to watch Cathedral. So, you know, the rest of the day is just, you know, the bonus.
I've kind of lost track of time. Have you guys played yet?
No, we're going to play around 8 o'clock or something.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, still looking forward to playing.
Right. What sort of reception are you expecting?
Well, I have no clue. I mean, it's the first Powerwolf show in the UK ever, so we have no idea what to expect. But we're looking forward to it, and well, it's going to be a lot of fun, I guess.
Right, so going right back to the beginning, how did Powerwolf originally get started?
I don't know, don't ask me, it's a long time ago. It's 5 years, and you know, 5 years being in this business is a very long time. Hard to say, but I think the birth of Powerwolf was the first rehearsal together with our singer Attila. It was a rehearsal, we wrote 2 songs or 3 songs even that ended up on the first album. It was just like 2 or 3 hours of pure magic, and it was like, wow, this is going to be a great band I'll spend the next years with. So,
how would you describe how would you describe Powerwolf's sound?
Well, it's like a heavy metal mass in a big heavy metal church.
Good description. After you've finished playing Bloodstock, what's next for the band?
Well, coming up next is a headlining show on a festival in Germany tomorrow, which means we'll have to get up very early. We got to pick up at a hotel at 6 o'clock or something tomorrow morning. But I guess this means there will be no sleep for us because we really need to party after the show. Well, but then again, we're back home. We'll start writing the next album. We have just had a first rehearsal starting to write an album 2 weeks ago. So Bloodstock is going to be one of the last shows we're going to play in support of the Bible of the Beast album. And after this, we'll really lock ourselves in the rehearsal room and start writing next album.
When I interview people, I always ask them one specific question. That question is, can you name 5 songs, it can be by any artist, including yourselves, that you're currently listening to, that, you know, that you really like? And what I do is I'll actually play them after the interview in the show. So can you, off the top of your head, can you think of 5 songs by any artist, any genre, that you like?
Wow, this is a very hard question for a big music fan. Well, so let's take some randomly that come to my head, which is probably Warpix by Black Sabbath, Come to the Sabbath from Merciful Fate, Aces High from Iron Maiden, Hard Work from Carcass, and Heard in the version from Johnny Cash.
Slightly different choice there. Now, who influences you as a musician?
Speaking of a single musician?
Yeah, just as a musician, just yourself.
Alright. Well, hard to choose, but if I have to name a few, it's Black Sabbath, Merciful Fate, the Scorpions even. Yeah. Which might sound strange, but it is that way. Yeah, that's the very basics. And hundreds and thousands of other artists and bands, you know.
So speaking of the Scorpions then, is it a surprise to you that they're talking about retiring?
Well, they're old men. So, well, for me, the best time with the Scorpions ended 1984. So I'm not really sad about this. So, yeah, I think it's okay.
Yeah, so they've kind of got to the end of it, and it's fair enough that they're packing up now rather than just keeping dragging it out.
That's it. So, you know.
Now, you've played all over Europe. Now, is there any single venue that when you see it on a tour itinerary, you think, that's going to be a good night, that's going to be a brilliant crowd?
Well, Set 7 in Switzerland, Pratteln is always a lot of fun playing. But apart from that, it's very hard to say because it might sound like a lie, but I enjoy every single show, wherever it is, whatever the audience is. If there are 10 people or 10,000, it really does not matter. What really matters is having a passionate show, having an intense show, and that can happen in any place. So
Right, are there any countries that you haven't played in yet that you would love to go and play at?
Well, quite a few, of course. What first comes to mind is South America, which is hopefully going to happen soon, because it should be madness to play there.
And, well, if you could put yourself in a bill with any bands at any time, I mean, they don't even need to be bands that exist anymore, but if you could basically put together your dream festival, Powerwolf, wherever you want on the bill, who would you put on that bill?
Black Sabbath with Ozzy. None other.
Now, would you be supporting them or would they be supporting you?
No, I bow my head. We will be supporting them, because anything else will be blasphemy,
Damn right. Can't really argue with that, can I?
Yeah, right.